News for people who can't stand the news.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Y'all meet my friends? This is Emmanuel and Antan Edet. They are two very prestigious senior members of the NHS, which is the National Service of Health, National Health Service in the UK. And basically what that is the organization that provides health care to all legalized UK residents or citizens. And they're also convicted slaveholders. These two. Guess what color the slave was? No, not white. I'll explain. So they kept a man whom they taken when he was a child, only 13 years of age, from Nigeria to London under the rules that they were going to provide him room and board and let him go to school so he'd have a better life than in Nigeria with his family. That young man's name is Ofonime Sunday Inuk. I'm just going to call him Mr. Inuk. Now, Mr. Inuk didn't know until he got here that these two had no idea, no plans on actually fulfilling their obligation to him, that they indeed had another plan for him, which is that he would work for them and not get paid and sleep on the floor. Take care of the kids, do the dishes, do the floors, do the gutters, do the outside landscaping, wash the windows, do the bathtubs. You are a beast of burden, Inuk. And as you can see, these are African Americans. But they're not African Americans. These are Africans who moved to London, who have very good jobs and make a lot of money. Upper crust. Even. See, they didn't care what color Inuk was. He was beneath them. They've been sentenced to 6 years in jail. That's not even close, not even the realm of what they should receive. They should at least receive 20 years. I mean, they kept him as a slave for 20 years, told him he was a parasite, told him that he would be jailed if he ever left because he was an illegal immigrant, and that's what the law is here in the UK, of course, according to them. In fact, when he was finally able to give up enough courage to reach out and get help, using the internet while the family was away, when the authorities came into the home, he was so afraid he couldn't even talk to the authorities except in the kitchen because they never allowed him in anywhere else in the home except the kitchen unless he was cleaning. See, they mentally damaged this young man to the point where it'll be very hard for him to start to acclimate. See, they took his adolescence away from him. They took his life, his dreams, his goals, his ambitions. His family is now dead. No one knows where his family is in Nigeria. His mother has passed away. That we do know. As I look at these two people, I'm thinking to myself, isn't this something how these Africans, the ones that look down to black Americans, just, oh, you niggas. That's what they say, you know. They look down on us and say that we're not of the same stock as them. Maybe we're not of the same stock. No, we're not. At least I know that I'm nothing like these pieces of scum here who would take a young man from his home, treat him like an animal, make him sleep on the floor like a dog, not allow him to get an education, live a life, date girls, go out, have a life, be a person, earn his wage, pay him for his work. They're scumbags. And you know what? Being a scumbag doesn't come in a certain color or package or political persuasion, any of that. Being a scumbag can come in the same color as you. Being inhumane can come in the same color as you. In this case, it did. But don't judge me based on these guys. Judge them based on those guys. And I'll try to do the same with you. See, Emmanuel and Antan Edet are the lowest of human form. They are, in fact, the true parasites eating off of others. Maybe they spend 6 years in jail and get to know what it's like on the other side of the coin, where they're treated like animals, where they are deprived of their basic human rights. But they probably won't be, because even in the penal system in the UK, it'll be a walk in the park compared to what this man had to go through, because they know who they are and they're not able to be brainwashed and stripped of everything. to the point where they are no one and have no worth. So basically, in that way, there can never really be justice. I mean, not really. Can there?